不想活了是不是？
自从李景亮被齐马耶夫降服之后，李景亮的黑历史就被扒了出来，有被重拳 KO 的，也有被暴力降服的。然而其中有一场比赛，就说明了李景亮绝对不是贪生怕死之徒，被老外锁喉将近4分钟，却没有一句怨言，且一直在苦苦支撑，直到比赛结束的那一刻才得到喘息。重新站起来的李景亮眼神突变，直接把老外的脖子勒断，当场猝死，擂台生死未卜。就连台下见多识广的解说对此都惊叹不已。张伟丽和宋亚东更是直呼李景亮真牛。此战是刚出道的李景亮对战澳大利亚的锁头王，他叫罗先尼，职业生涯一共有18次 KO， 其中有16次都是勒断对手的脖子。比赛才刚开始，罗先尼就扑进了李景亮那猥琐动作，不愧是锁头王，对地面缠斗非常执着。然而李景亮的防抱摔技术也是相当强悍，并没有让罗先尼拿到太多明显的优势。
Can't get the leverage on Rossini.He
wants to finish this guillotine. He's smart to jump guard right here. Yeah, there's a real risk that Rossini can pick him up here. Now he's going to jump up. Oh no, big takedown.
The full weight there, 170 pounds on Lee. He's a resilient fighter though, Lee, 10-2.
锁头王的称号绝对不是闹着玩的，才刚纠缠40秒，罗先尼就拿到了李景亮的脑袋。处于下方位的李景亮正在限制罗先尼实施动作。不过罗先尼已经拿到了李景亮的背部，再怎么挣扎也是于事无补。
This position, I feel, definitely Rossini's got the advantage. Taking the back, got both hooks in, working the choke. Doesn't look good for Lee. He needs to make a move. Nah, that choke's not in. That choke's not in. It's a distraction, but it's not going to submit him.
No.
Now it looks bad.
Leverages the weight, uses the ropes to his advantage here, Rossini.
此时的李景亮非常危险，随时都有被罗先尼降服的可能性。然而李景亮的比赛从来就没有认怂过，输过赢过就是没有过投降认输，冒着被勒断脖子的风险也要斗胆一试。
Grimacing with pain here.
He's really got to get his hands up. He's got to, I want to see him use his right hand to defend the choke more.
Yep. At the moment.
He gets Rossini's first hand off, but he needs to get rid of that choking arm if he wants a breath of fresh air.
Rossini with a 6-2-1 record, and he submitted a few opponents in his time with this RNC.
挣脱断头台的李景亮总算松了一口气，在限制罗先尼右手臂的同时，还在防守罗先尼的左手臂。别看罗先尼是处于优势位置，但在短时间内无法对李景亮实施任何有效进攻。
I really think Lee's got to be more explosive in this position. He seems way too relaxed.
Yeah, maybe the shock of getting slammed to that hard ring took its effect as well. From the Xinjiang province in China, down in Beijing now.
陷入劣势的李景亮只能这样做，不然就会被罗先尼勒断脖子。顶着罗先尼的重拳出击，也要死死防守，限制住罗先尼的右手臂。一直想实施裸脚的罗先尼，却没有任何实施的机会。只能说李景亮的防守实在是太无解了。
Trying to toughen up, fighting was just a natural option for him.
Mrs. Xinjiang, I was talking to him the other day. Misses the meat there. Can't get the meat in Beijing that he likes, and the girls. He's been down in Beijing for almost 3 years now. And I bet he wishes that he was home in Xinjiang now.
Rossini is doing a great job.
多次实施裸脚都未能成功的罗先尼，此时的愤怒值已经达到了顶点。既然降服不了李景亮，那么罗先尼就选择用拳头砸烂李景亮的防御。不过李景亮的抗压能力非常强大，顶着罗先尼的击负拳依然不为所动，能屈能伸方为丈夫。
And the art of ground and pound right now. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
That looks nasty. A minute and a half left of this first round, and it seems like it's been an eternity already for Lee.
Look at Lee holding on. He doesn't even care. He's saying, man, I could hang out here all day.
I think he's thinking of that meet in Xinjiang, mate.
再次挣脱罗先尼束缚的李景亮，直接搭起来一个三角防御姿态。这样的话，罗先尼根本无法用裸脚降服李景亮，只能通过拳头来砸开李景亮的防守。然而李景亮已经下了决心，距离比赛结束还剩下1分钟。
Manager for China Top Team telling Lee, please don't sit up, don't sit up. He's suggesting that he slides on his shoulders onto the back.
Such a compelling 3 minutes of action, all down in this corner. Hasn't moved an inch really, but
Oh no, that's the body.
罗仙尼也挺厉害的，比赛全程都处于优势位，就是没能把李景亮降服 KO 掉，唯一获取的就是一点微弱的比赛优势。一回合5分钟比赛，李景亮几乎没有打出一拳，强悍防守让李景亮坚持到了最后，只有活下来才能有反抗的机会。
this has been a storming round from the Australian. The crowd counting it down for the Chinese fighter.
Lee has done a tremendous job defending the attacks from the more technical grappler, Rossini.
And this is the joy of MMA. We've seen it standing up.
比赛结束了，李景亮还拉了罗仙尼一把，足以见得李景亮的素质极高。全程被压制的李景亮可以说一点力气没有实施，只需要做好防守，等待时间结束即可。反观罗仙尼的体能却消耗了很多，既然给了罗仙尼降服李景亮的机会，但罗仙尼并没有把握住，这个机会可是绝无仅有的，再想要这样的机会可谓是千载难逢。
Yeah.
And then it was all on the ground from then.
Yeah, most of this round was spent in this terrible position for Lee, with Rossini a tight back control. Look at here with the body triangle. Lee doing a great job, however, of fighting off all the choke attempts. Good work, Lee.
Weight 170-pound division.
The crowd loves it.
第二回合开始了，经过第一回合的试探，罗仙尼大概了解到了李景亮的实力。既然第一回合没能降服李景亮，那就继续在第二回合压制李景亮。谁料李景亮已经不想再这样玩下去了，然而抱摔无果的罗仙尼却不想放弃，一直搂着李景亮纤细的腰部撒手，直至俩人差点摔出擂台。罗仙尼也没有撒开手，可见罗仙尼是有多爱李景亮。
But they've got lots of helpers on the side on the apron there to make sure that everybody's safe. And we restart it on the feet, middle of the ring now.
Well, Mike, you must have spotted Rossini's strategy. Get in quickly, take it to the ground. He's done a terrific job of it in the first round, and he's doing a good job here in the second. Now Lee unloading.
That was Rossini again.
Oh,
刚才罗仙尼有多爱李景亮，等下罗仙尼睡的就有多香。拿到脖子的李景亮当仁不让，直接把往死里勒。此时的罗仙尼已经丧失了反抗，然而李景亮并没有任何想撒开的迹象。
Lee really enjoying the fresh air and unloading with some great punches.
that
And
looks
now
tight. That looks
Rossini.
tight. Can Rossini survive? Oh, and he's unconscious. He's unconscious.
最终罗仙尼睡了过去，不知道的还以为罗仙尼困了呢，躺在地上就直接呼呼大睡，丝毫不顾场下观众的疑惑和不理解。医生直接上台进行抢救，看来罗仙尼是真的睡了过去。
I'm sorry. The striker puts the grappler to sleep. Here comes the doctor.
Well, didn't the tables turn between the first and second round?
Wow.
And Rossini, the Australian, choked and smoked by the Chinese fighter.
像这种反败为胜的比赛还真不少，比如说樊荣与哈萨诺夫的一场比赛，前期中国选手樊荣一直处于劣势，整整3回合5分钟都略显被动，结果在比赛结束的前几秒，樊荣直接一个倒立十字固扭转了战局，将一个不可逆转的残局反败为胜。
直了，拉直了，拍了，哦，漂亮，又是一次逆转。经过
这种比赛告诫我们一定不要放弃，即便是遇到了天大的挫折，那也不要轻言放弃，只要不放弃就有机会成功，一旦放弃将会遗憾千古，永远不可能成功。视频到这就结束了，咱们下期不见不散。